Need a break from the ads? If you subscribe to 171st Street Games, you can enjoy ad-free viewing, along with an assortment of fun emotes and a set of exclusive subscriber-only video commands in chat. Show your support and subscribe today.
Wee-woo! Whoa! Wee-woo! Wee-woo! Wee! Wee-wee-wee! Woo! Still hitting red! Wee-oo! Wee-oo! What? That's not what I want to do. Is that... No, it's... I'm still hitting red. Okay, let's see what's actually causing it to do Bing bong. It's not that. Bing bong. Fuck your life. Bing bong. I don't know. Whatever. Bam. The Siege of Vergen. Like a dust bunny on my floor down there. The Siege of Virgins. We have a new baby blue tank top. I'll actually have my third display for the gaming computer set up not before stream tomorrow. It'll be after stream tomorrow. I just need an adapter. That's right. We were running through here. So it's got to come up that door and through to the right. Wrong. Hold on. You are here. How was the shit show today with that youngster that you had to watch do the job that you knew he could do? Like, how did that go? Trainee, I basically just sat there bored for 9 hours. That's what pretty much you kind of indicated to us was going to happen. Oh, before you jump in the shower, wait, let me, mute the Elgato on your end. So does this have a good, like, little nice, like, reverb to it? For use for, like, karaoke? A touch excessive? Oh no. How about now? Sing a bar? A bar. I'm still gonna need to fuck with it a bit, I think. It's just finding the sweet spot. It can be, that is true. I'll keep fucking with it tonight and tomorrow and see what I can figure out. Okay. With the shower running already, probably not. Oh, yeah. That is true. That is a good point. Oh, God. Then how do I turn... Okay. It would have been more useful if... Oh, because like I'm at the end of it. So I don't even need to use it. It would have been more useful if I used it last stream when we first got here and we were in the pitch dark. Like, this is why it's doing that. Because I'm at the end. There's plenty of light. Oh, I went the wrong way. Did I? Oh no, I'm correct. Or maybe not. Hey, Ashar. No, this is hell of the way it wants me to go. This is totally the way it wants me to go. No, no, no. No, no, no. We want our steel sword.
You knocked it out of our heads. So good to see you. Where's Dandelion?
Headed west to Oxenford.
Who deep plowing cross this time?
Hansel.
Ha! Hansel's about to get whooped, bare-arsed and all. Dandelion could have stayed.
Zoltan, Vergen will fall. Get out of here while you can.
Good, there'd be nothing dwarven about that. Leaving my mates.
Right? Just don't get killed.
Don't get killed yourself, you divot. As soon as Vergen's victorious, I'll find Dandelion. I owe him that much. Incidentally, what are you doing here?
We're tracking Seal.
We're looking for Sheila de Trezor. We heard she was in Bergen.
Got a flash of her noble arse, but only briefly. She's staying in the house of that other sorceress. What's her name? That's the one. With the screw. I heard that Philip.
Where's the house?
It's the furthest to the north. Shortest way across the rope bridge. Now listen. She has a secret passage extending beyond the city walls.
Thanks.
One more thing. We've surrounded York. He's holed up in the town hall with a handful of squirrels. Help him.
Then kill us all.
There's the bridge. Let's go. Fuck!
Damn it, Roach.
Still alive? Go around. We'll meet at Philippa's house.
Get him!
Doop, doop. Attention, monsters.
Open in the name of King Henson. How many more can there be?
Special bean? Are you kidding me?
Hi, Jay. I didn't have the right sword equipped. There, now I'm actually doing some meaningful damage to it.
Name of King Henson. Open in the name of King Henson.
Oh, Lord, he's streaking. Oh, oh. Well, there goes Shield.
I'll see you in Lockwood.
Uh-oh.
You're late, King.
Where are they?
No idea.
Tell me, or I'll...
Don't make me laugh. You wouldn't let me out of here alive anyway.
A soothsayer now. Kill him.
Y'all ain't... I ain't trapped in here with y'all. Y'all are trapped in here with me.
For the king! For Cadwin!
You can certainly fence. It seems I've met my match. You've won the battle.
I smell of orange and
Lost the
sage.
war.
Nice.
The city's in my hands.
Oh shit.
And you're in mine.
For the good of the Temerian crown, Vernon Roach is prepared to do anything. If needed, he becomes a murderer and requires others to do the same. Bernard Laredo had only disdain for the world, gave it nothing but suffering. I helped Roach, joined him and his people. And I had to face another choice. Killing the commander of a forgotten trading post is not the same as killing a king. Even if both are murderers and rapists.
Vernon Roach, Temerian cockerel of the Blue Stripes. What will you do with me?
You know perfectly well.
He did
Won't
say it.
kill me. You wouldn't dare. I'm the king of Kedwin and soon of Lornark. The North won't survive without me. I've won. Do you know why I rushed into battle? Do you? I had to resolve it before Loch Muin.
He's playing for time. Let's kill him.
Wait. Tell us, King. What's going to happen in Loch Muin?
A new world order, new borders. Everything will change. All the kings and princes of the North will be there. Do you know the old saying? He who controls the Pontar Valley controls the North.
Have the mages been invited?
It's their idea. They want to revive the Council and Conclave. They want to regain their rights and privileges, their place in society. What tripe? I've outsmarted them all. I'll be the one to dictate treaties. I'll show them who's ruler.
You had my men killed.
Of course I had them killed. What do you do with spies in Temeria? Give them awards?
None of those hanged were part of the plot. Only me.
You know the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Your villainy knows no bounds.
What do you call villainy? The fact that I've made Ketwin stronger than ever? You fool! I'm the last ruler of the North whom Nilfgaard must respect. And it will. Witcher, reason with him.
Raped Vess.
Are murder and rape royal virtues of the New Order too?
Every wench dreams of being plowed by a king.
And Vess?
Did she complain to you? I thought she liked it. She squeaked like an unoiled hinge.
Oh, now he can die. He's yours, Roach.
I'm leaving you two alone.
Squeaky hinge. Funny.
Yeah, no, he can die.
Funny.
You wouldn't dare.
Of course.
Enough of this.
I'm glad
chatter.
you can be here and we can cheer you up.
Someone needs to die. And I'll sleep better for it.
I am Henselt of Ardcarreg, the last of the unicorns. I won't beg for mercy.
Look me in the eyes.
Go on! Take your revenge! A flea has bitten a lion.
Don't leave your knife, Roach. He doesn't deserve such a nice knife to be stuck in him.
Henselt.
One of them all will accept his blade. Good luck outsmarting your blood loss, right? Never seen a flea bite kill a lion. Exactly.
Only we know what happened here. Well, and Henselt. The sooner we forget it, the better.
I'll erase it from my memory.
Sheila teleported herself to Loch Muin.
Where there's Sheila, there's Letho. The murderers are gathering for their peace talks.
We have to be there.
Sheila to Tanserville. I'd sensed from the start that some dark mystery lay behind that cold countenance. Following the demise of the Council and Conclave, there was no one left to keep the mages in line. But regicide? Why? What was this all about? It seemed these questions would be answered at Loch Muin, an ancient city amidst mountains, the remnants of the civilization of the Vrans, whose dusk had come long ago. And you would be right to ask, why did you not set out for Loch Muin,
Yeah.
Master Gandalf? Your humble servant and chronicler was forced to flee the Pontar Valley, as he very well might have paid with his life for his heroic stand against King Henselt. And to allow oneself to be humbly slaughtered, consigning to oblivion this account of incredible events, would be a grave transgression against the arts and letters. Yet forever feeling a vast shared responsibility for the fates of the North, I dispatched to Loch Muin my faithful and capable friend, Geralt of Rivia. Have I mentioned his disdain for politics? Well, it was at Loch Muin where he could finally give vent to it.
Are we actually starting a new chapter? Like, are we gonna get like a new chapter thing? Chapter 3!
Has Radovit's messenger been by?
Yes, sir.
And what did he say?
Temeria cannot survive. The kingdom will be divided. The nobles are riled. Constable Natalis stands on shaky ground.
The loyal old Natalis will get kicked in the ass. How predictable.
They nearly reached an agreement, but without Foltest's daughter, it didn't work out.
Perfect. Are the quarters ready?
There is a little problem.
Then we must look at this problem. There's no door.
We can't lock her in a doorless cell.
I can see that, you fool. Out of my way. Uncle Deathmold will cast a tiny spell on your little house. Versa Anem. Nilfgaard's most precious gift. Clear up in here. This is Loch Muin, not a bloody pigsty.
Enjoy your lurk, Aaron.
Oh, bollocks, Geralt. Marshal Rorpanek was a cruel, bloodthirsty prick, true. But the times were different.
He had his men murder every last elf in Loch Muin.
For years, Yorveth and his ilk have been using that banner to wipe their asses clean of the shit they do. In wartime, a commander's forced to make all kinds of decisions. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, and I'm sure it lay really heavily on Rorpanek's conscience.
Bollocks again. I've already admitted he was a prick. Are you defending the Enshe? They've got barrels of blood on their hands as well. With the Vrans gone, we had to safeguard this source of the power, safeguard this historic city. Elven drivel. Heaps of lizard-like bones were found in nearby caves, all bearing traces of sword cuts. Think what you will. I'm more interested in the city's current inhabitants.
Why am I worried you're going to do something really stupid once we get there?
Above all, I'll find
Does
the
it
cure
probably?
to my suffering.
Deathmold was just a pawn in Henselt's hands.
Deathmold is a bloody murderer, and Henselt was a king. A king I killed. He didn't believe I'd do it till the very end. Nor did I. It's not something I want to discuss again. I don't know if I'll ever strike those images from my mind, but I know I don't want to talk about it.
Taking revenge on Deathmold won't change a thing.
Oh, but it will. The ghosts of my comrades will drink to my health. The Blue Stripes were more than a fighting force. I selected and trained those men myself. True, there were good days and bad.
Nope, wrong sword.
Damn it.
Oh, we have a level up. Is there anything I can mutate? Oh, I want to upgrade my dodge roll for sure. Okay, it's the one with the little circles on them that can be mutated. And I can mutate you. So that's just adding, like, that doesn't replace anything. That just adds shit. So let's throw our fucking vitality mutagens on there. Give me more life. It's all swordsmanship for me, really. None of these really seem to have any like, those are the only two I see up there that have mutations on them. This family makes me... Wait, what the fuck? Whoa, I missed something. Reason I'm sad is my grandpa wanted tacos, so I offered to go get some. Brought them home, and mind you, he didn't say to get hot sauce, so I didn't get any. Well, I'll still eat the damn things, then. Well, Jesus Christ, right? I mean, like, you went and did a Don't go out of your way anymore. Fuck that.
They weren't even given the chance to.
They don't fucking deserve your kindness.
Damn it, Geralt. We've got to hurry.
You also lost your king, Vernon. Don't forget why you embarked on this mission.
Do you have bits to burn but think cheering is too mundane? We have a wide variety of sound alerts and stream stickers from which you can select to interact with the stream in fun ways. Go ahead and give them a try.
Thank you, Kino.
I haven't.
Does he sound louder than usual? I've noticed that the last, like, week or so. He's gonna say it again. Seems fine to you? Let me try it the way it was just now.
Do you have bits to burn but think cheering is too mundane? We have a wide variety of sound alerts and stream stickers from which you can select to interact with the stream in fun ways. Go ahead and give them a try.
Maybe it's my speaker. I just turned my actual physical speaker down a little bit. Because I was having to fuck with it with the new... Oh, I have an Amazon return set up for that, by the way. The new broadcasting computer with the fucked up audio. I couldn't get any help from the manufacturer's tech support, so I just initiated a return with Amazon, and I still have, like, all of the original packaging and everything. so I can get a full refund because I'm still within the time frame. The old one, I've been using the old broadcast computer since last Thursday, and it's actually really been behaving. I haven't had any crashes on it. I'm thinking maybe when I was freaked out and trying to figure out why the hell it was crashing, I might have resolved the issue unknowingly. I don't know. But it's been really behaving. So I'm going to see how it goes. But I've got the new one with the fucked up audio all boxed up and repackaged. I'm going to take it to the UPS store on Saturday is what the Amazon website told me to do. At least the new gaming computer is working like a fucking charm, man. This motherfucker was kicking ass running Mass Effect Andromeda yesterday. The only thing I might do, the only thing I've noticed, and it's probably because it's such a gigantic game being run from an external hard drive, I might move Final Fantasy XIV from the external hard drive to the internal solid state drive. Because I noticed just sometimes little graphics take a bit to load in. And I think it's because my NVIDIA optimization has Final Fantasy XIV set a little higher than it used to be. But FF14 is a fucking gigantic game. So I think this weekend I may, like, for like an overnight thing, just tell Steam, hey, move it from D over to C. And then I'll, you know, make sure everything is properly configured on that end. I think that's the only problem. I think it's that it's just, there's so much to pull from 14 that being able to run it with better graphics setup is making it, like, just take a second to pull from... Plus, also, I probably need to replace this external hard drive anyway. Maybe with the money I get back from the new broadcast computer... Since the old one is working perfectly fine the past week or so, maybe I'll reinvest some of that money from my refund into getting an external solid state drive. Because that might also be part of, I think, because solid state drives are supposed to be better for running games anyway, right? I can make that, like, exclusively for running games, and then my external hard drive, I can just have, like, the karaoke music and all my shit for 171st Street games, like, all my, like, you know, marketing, flyers, Firebird project files and shit. Oh, they're making omelets for the family? I love me a good fucking omelet. Omelette du fromage. I need to get practicing making omelets again. I had like one or two real good ones I made. My problem historically trying to make omelets is I get impatient and I try to like fold them too soon and they turn into scrambled eggs. But like I watch a lot of videos online of like people making omelets, and I think I've kind of absorbed a few little strategies to kind of help it firm up properly, and like I need to get back into practicing doing those, because I love me a fucking omelet. And we've always got, like, different meats and shit in there. Like, I could easily, like, with what we've got in the fridge right, like, I could make a fucking, like, a fucking ham and cheese omelet, like, tomorrow. I can make a pepperoni and cheese omelet. Ooh, that'd be a nice breakfast. Give me a little sing. Very much depends. In most cases, SSD won't make much of a difference with games, but some of the bigger ones, it helps with load times. Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking, like, with 14, it might just behoove me to move it to the internal solid-state drive, because 14 is so gigantic. Especially now, after the big graphics update they did with Dawn Trail. Like, I noticed after that graphics update, the old laptop was running 14 okay, but I had to scale down things a lot. And you guys probably noticed it on stream with the old laptop. Like, we would get a lot of, like, audio sputters and shit, because it was just chugging trying to load shit in. Like, just too much shit was happening on screen. The only thing I've ever noticed really on this, on the new one, is, and we all get it at the same time, is when we fucking have server lag on, like, Dynamis and shit. I'll get server lag on on my EU and JP alts, too. But that was happening on the old computer. That's just because I'm accessing a whole other fucking region's servers. Classic cheese omelet kind of guy. Well, I mean, yeah, you're not really like a meat eater. I like, my dad used to make them for me. My dad used to make me these really fucking cool, if we had like the little cubed ham, because we would use it for things, like you'd get like those little diced ham packages. Like my mom would throw them in like green bean casserole and shit. She still does. But if we had any like spare, like my dad would make me like a fucking cubed ham and cheese omelet. Or like if we had like any bacon around, my dad would make me like a fucking bacon and cheese omelet.
Knights of the Order.
I had...
This is the last place I'd expect to see Knights of the Flaming Rose.
They're here with Radovid. After losing their foothold in Temeria, they rebuilt their position at the Redanian court. You best stay out of sight. You never know with those bigots.
Yeah, we also had a little disagreement recently. They could be holding a grudge.
I'll explain.
To me, to be honest, I'm so sick of Arvid.
What now?
It's just baby steps. You just gotta do baby steps.
Camps, buffer zones.
I'm telling you.
Well,
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Try some dino nuggies with Celia.
Another area of your expertise.
Just bite the head off of a triceratops and see how you like it.
Calm and orderly. If you don't count Henselt's roars and the all-night festivities of the Mahakam Volunteer Army. And the common folk were positively thrilled with the parade that followed. Yet, not one of those fuckers even knew that I, and a few others like me, spent a week poring over the city map and devising a way to keep those crowned idiots separate. Just in case one decided to deal the next blow in a long-standing feud. In any case, I hope to see something similar here.
Relax. The mages want royal gold. They'll make sure all the sources of financing remain alive and present, at least until the inevitable quarrel over the Pontar Valley breaks out.
Well,
ham dinner last night. I'm so
indeed
dicing my own ham for these omelets. Hell yeah!
If we're separated, we'll meet up again in the main square.
Fine.
When we were in Laughlin, when we did our little trip a couple months ago, we went to like the actual like in-house like restaurant, like diner type restaurant. It used to be a buffet there in the Aquarius. They repurposed it because, you know, I think there's only one buffet in Laughlin anymore at the Tropicana. I don't think they're like buffets really aren't anything anymore. So we went to like the actual like in-house like restaurant diner type thing at the Aquarius for breakfast, and I got this fucking 4-cheese omelet. I think it was like cheddar, jack, Swiss, and I don't remember the 4th cheese. It might have just been American. It might have been cheddar, jack, Swiss, and American. But, oh my god. You have buffets still? Buffets, like, all of the buffets in the United States kind of went out of business during COVID. Like, there's, like, no more Soup Plantation. There's, like, no more Hometown Buffet. Like, the only, like, buffets still really functioning are, like, the pizza ones. Like, Shakey's and CC's Pizza and shit are still just kind of limping along. But, like, COVID, with how shitty the United States handled COVID, we pretty much destroyed the buffet industry. Like, just because of how shitty we handled COVID, it just railroaded the fucking buffet industry. Only have our China buffet now, but that's like a staple here. Middle of nowhere, only had 2 and they both Chinese food. Yeah. Oh my god, I love... Have you seen that fucking video? It's on YouTube Shorts, it's on Reels, it's on TikTok, where the guy is like... Where the guy stops the chick on the street, and she's like in the middle of like eating street food. And he's like, if you got $1 million, what would you do right now? And she's like, He's got the microphone in front of her face. She's like, open the buffet. And he can't understand what she's saying. She's like, open a buffet. She's got like food all over her hands and shit. And like he's like trying not to let her touch the microphone. And she like grabs his arm and she's like, oh, you can eat Chinese food. I can't not watch it anytime, because there's these accounts now on like Instagram. There's like an account on Instagram called like Open a Buffet Daily, and they will just daily repost that fucking reel. I have to watch it every time it comes up. I can't not watch it. It's the most hilarious thing. Everybody's kind of the mind like, fuck Hawk to a girl, this bitch should have gotten the fame. Like, we should have made her famous. She deserves it way more. New buffet open near me. It's Indian, Chinese, and Thai food. Oh, that sounds fucking great. Not my headcanon Dunsparce evolution. Oh, Drampa? Yeah. Oh. Had to lower volume for a second back. Oh, shit. I don't know if it's implemented yet, but you're subscribed. You might be able to rewind. It's supposed to be our dragon we deserve for ugly little... right? Oh, there's another thing they changed. And apparently a lot of people are real pissy shit about it. That with the whole, like, I suffered, you should suffer too mentality. Apparently Twitch, aside from what I posted earlier about, streaking, Twitch made the affiliate threshold stupid easy. Now it's like average 3 CCV just over 4 streams. Instead of over a rolling 30 days, it's just over 4 streams. Just an average of 3 CCV on any 4 streams in the past 30 days. It's also 4 streams, 4 hours, and 25 followers. And apparently a lot of people are like really pissy shit about it. Like, well, they just made it meaningless. Now anybody can do it. It's like, okay, cool. If somebody's gonna take the time to fucking stream regularly, I would like them to be able to be affiliate easier. If they're gonna take the time to do it, fucking let them monetize. Shut the fuck up. It's like, well, it was so easy before. If it has to be easier now, it's like, then if it was so easy before, who gives a shit? Like, if you think it was so easy before, then who gives a shit that it's easier now? Like, who fucking cares? And I guess, my worry is more bad actors. I don't know. The other thing is, the other thing they did was, now even non-affiliates will get access to channel points and emotes. Just obviously, I don't think as many emotes. Because, like, affiliate also has fewer emotes than partner. And they're going to give non-affiliates the ability to monetize, but limited. Like, they won't be able to cash out. Any revenue that a non-affiliated streamer gets just, like, goes into, like, a Twitch wallet so they can spend it on Twitch. So if you're not affiliated, you can monetize, but you can only use that money to, like, buy bits, buy subs, shit like that. Like, you can't cash it out until you're an affiliate. Which I think is cool, because, like, let people have emotes and channel points. Who gives a shit? Let's just all fucking have fun. Wasn't hard before. It makes sense for Twitch to make it easier, to be honest. Affiliate gets ads, and ads make them money. Yeah! That's also probably why they're why they're allowing non-affiliates to go ahead and monetize, too. Just with that, like, affiliate exclusive caveat on it. Like, yeah, you can monetize, but you can only spend that money on Twitch until you're an affiliate. Then you can cash out. If you're not an affiliate, you can't just cash it out. Just pump it back into Twitch. Use that money to get yourself subs and bits and shit. Which makes sense, that's fine. I mean, so if you're not an affiliate yet, but you make a few bucks a month, hey, that's a couple subs to your favorite streamers for free, basically. Fucking go for it. I'm all down. Make shit easier for people. incentive for people to just come on here and do unsavory things, which I know that's worst. I mean, people are doing unsavory things on here all the time anyway. We just gotta report them and block them. Just like we've been doing. You just gotta make sure that the bad actors are cracked down on. But I mean, there's bad actors anyway. At least we're not Kick. Like, at least there are rules here, I will say that. At least Twitch has rules. We're not the fucking neo-Nazi Wild West like fucking Kick is. I made it a point, because I have an account on Kick just to park my username. I made an account on Kick just to make sure my username is parked. And I even put in my bio, I will never stream on this website. Go find me on twitch.tv/171st Street Games. There's people like me who are just starting out. Yeah, so now, when they, like, go forward with implementing this, you'll be able to throw some emotes and some channel point things to kind of help yourself grow. Because I worry maybe that's like a stopping point when people go into like non-affiliated streamers. Like there's no emotes, there's no channel points, there's no like way to interact. I feel like giving non-affiliated streamers that shit will kind of help them grow into affiliate. Because there'll be shit for their viewers to interact with and stick around. Like that's kind of why I like that. Like, I kind of cheated. I kind of cheated my way into affiliate because I kind of have myself front-loaded. Because mainly Allie, but also other people in, like, the RPG Final Fantasy community and shit, were making sure to hype up the fact that I was getting ready to give streaming on Twitch a try, because I'd been talking about, like, my old YouTube channel and shit. So, like, the Warriors of Light community, mainly, the stream team I'm in, kind of front-loaded me with followers and shit, and kind of helped me get... I was affiliate within a week of my first stream. Like, I made affiliate within a week. Like, it was stupid. Because I'd been talking to so many other streamer friends and shit, and they were coming around and helping me get the ball rolling. That's just networking? I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm using that word, though, because, like, that wasn't why. Because, like, I was just hanging out on Alley streams for a while, and then me and her just got to talking. And I was like, yeah, you know, I had a Let's Play channel on YouTube with my brother and my old roommate, and we did a couple of streams on YouTube, but nothing really major. And I was like, because it was, like, COVID time. So I was like, you know, I've been debating, just kind of giving it a shot here or whatever. And she, like, really encouraged me, like, fucking do it. She's like, go for it. Give it a try. Like, why not? She's like, I'll hype you up. Let's go ahead and do it. And I was like, fucking sure, okay. You guys helped me get affiliate way earlier than I expected. Oh, yeah, of course. Like, I like helping... Also, is Ashar, do you use this when the few times you go live? Do you use the self-promo channel? I gotta make sure I have you in the, auto shout-out thing. Where are you? Oh, you're not online in Discord. What? You have the role. Let me make sure I've got you. Copy user ID. Have I not logged into this account in so long it's left my fucking browser history? My servers. The First United Church of Baja Blast. Yeah, let me get you put on the auto shout-out thing too. Sure, yes, no, I'm not gonna, I'm happy with my Me6 experience, but I'm not, shut up. Now I'm not! I have to seriously update this list, because we've gotten new members. Find it. MTAGU, MLMTAGU. Underscores. Okay, yeah, that is you. Member Twitch. That is the syntax for that. Oh, shit. That's not. I need to put the little fucking brackets on there. Duh. I forgot how the bot reads shit. Ooh, I didn't have this my standard formatting either. Okay. Copy the user ID, paste the user ID, save it. Boom. Booyah! Yeah, I need to update the hell out of that, because we've gotten new members to the Discord and shit, and I have not updated that list in a while. But, I made sure you're on there, so whenever you go live, it'll automatically post in the member Twitch channel. I need to go double check that role and who's taking it. We have ads in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to go ahead and start the DJ Pikachu break a little bit early. Because I got to get up and do something. And I'm going to check on when I should be expecting footage. So here's DJ Pikachu, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Need a break from the ads? If you subscribe to 171st Street Games, you can enjoy ad-free viewing, along with an assortment of fun emotes and a set of exclusive subscriber-only video commands in chat. Show your support and subscribe today.
You guys did notice all the rainbow shit's back for Pride Month, right?
Vernon Roach, in the service of the Kingdom of Temeria. One more thing, the Witcher Geralt of Rivia is with me. I trust you'll let him pass if he turns up.
We're to let Foltest's killer through.
I'm after the real murderer, because Geralt have put me on his trail.
If you say so. None of our concern. Temeria's internal affairs.
I've got my phone ready to, when I get notified for food.
Halt! Who goes there?
Geralt of Rivia.
I'd slaughter you like a dog if it wasn't for Vernon Roach.
I'm not a Kingslayer.
I don't care if you killed Foltest. You stood against us, and the Order never forgets.
I remember you from Vizina. Regards.
Renounce witchery and repent.
I shall pray for you.
Regards.
I shall pray for you.
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
Thank you!
I didn't. But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional, it's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
Knock his head! I must have proof!
Alright, motherfucker.
Knock his head! I must have proof!
Big bitch. My boost wasn't wanting to road off. Straight up damage reduction, I am all about it. was afraid I was gonna have to fight that dog. I was worried for a second.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Oh, be damned. Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Welcome.
True guy. Welcome.
Well. Be a couple of merchants on the map.
Attention! Know what attention means, you fool? Where are you from? You've got shot at.
Let me guess.
Behold, the mighty Numa, and I am his apprentice.
Way to spoil my fun.
The mighty Numa breaks the necks of bulls, bends iron bars, defeats everyone. Numa. His secret lies in the mushrooms and herbs cultivated in Ilanda and picked in the mornings
Oh
by
no!
virgin priestesses.
Okay.
They can be yours for a very reasonable price.
Show me the mushrooms.
We serve him faithfully and effectively. If anyone...
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Aye, Commander.
Do well by the Emperor, and the Emperor will do well. Understood, ladies?
Godspeed with you.
Long live the Emperor!
In the name of the Emperor! Same energy.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt, too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elven land.
Character body just use our burrito
Indeed.
anchovies.
I
Nice!
expect you're not here to chat about Elven
Samurai pizza cats.
On the contrary, I find Elven
Who do you
lands
call when you want some pepperoni?
Elven works.
Samurai pizza cats.
Right on.
But even
They're
ruined
fighting
block
crime, and
names
you know
like
that's
this
no baloney.
Must have been beautiful in the times of the First Conclave.
Everything was better before the war, as they say.
The sources. Those children that old Geoffrey Monk brought here to train in the magic arts must have walked around gaping at all they saw.
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen Gedimdeath as a small gawking boy.
You met him? Ah, right, on Thanad. His death was a terrible loss. Terrible. You see, Geralt, everyone complains about how the world is taking a turn for the worse.
Values are being compromised. The small is dislodging the great.
Exactly. But the events on Thanet truly marked the end of an era. The world grew up, losing its virginity in a race.
Jesus
What
Christ!
use are masters of magic and legendary heroes to a grown-up world?
They're of no use. That's the point. Today, people manage perfectly well without mages, witches, and heroes.
Yet not everyone understands that, and not everyone likes it.
You're so clever, you'll get in trouble. We'd best change the subject.
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste. Take care.
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
Yeah, let's go.
No reason to delay it.
Follow me then. Halt! We're here to meet King Radovid.
Have you been granted an official mandate?
We have information about the recent slayings of monarchs.
We have information about the Kingslayers.
Everyone knows the killer is the Witcher from Rivia.
Then everyone is wrong.
Not my concern. I cannot risk placing the King of Redania in harm's way.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the king and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us.
Greetings.
Greetings!
Temeria stands little chance of surviving if Radovid has made terms with Kedwin.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos, so you'd best hope nothing of that sort has happened.
The White Wolf? I can't believe it!
Did you request an audience with the king?
Yes.
The king will receive you.
Kind of lacks security on that one. In my lines, we call that rude, right?
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
Roach is a friend.
Vernon Roach is a friend. He's in uniform, sure, but that's meaningless.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago. Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Pontar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Foltest and Demavend are both dead. Though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday. Henselt was butchered in Vergen.
Why have you brought the Knights of the Order here?
Why did you bring the Knights of the Order here, Your Majesty?
The Order of the Flaming Rose is here to ensure that the talks remain peaceful. We wish to avoid a second Thanet.
What are Nilfgaardians doing here?
What's the delegation from Nilfgaard doing here?
Henselt invited them. Before he died. Shillard Fitzhestelin would never miss an opportunity like this one. He'll come to the talks and stage his favorite drama.
I need your assistance, sire.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher. Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
Henselt is dead.
I only delayed his death.
Do you know how he died?
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
The first lie of the day, and the negotiations have yet to begin. How can I help you if you're not honest with me?
Fuck. It was Roach's revenge.
Henselt had Roach's unit murdered. I can't call it anything else. In doing that, he signed his own death sentence. In the chaos that followed the Battle of Vergen, we caught up to him in one of the houses.
I killed him because it had to be done. It was just. And Deathmold is next on the list.
That is the only reason I won't have you hanged, Vernon Roach. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
Who's representing Temeria?
If Temeria is in turmoil, then who has arrived to represent it?
Constable Natalis, the hero of Brenner, which is good. His presence is like a slap on Shillard's face delivered by the North.
Are the Kid Winnies here?
Who's representing Kedwin?
Only the sorcerer Deathmold and his men are in Lochmuin. But Deathmold represents himself.
Shield de Tanzerville commissioned the regicides.
Sheila de Tanzerville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Eddern, and Kedwin.
How do you know?
I found out from the dying killer.
I found one of the assassins after Henselt's murder. Before he died, he revealed de Tanzerville's role to me.
Why you in particular?
He remembered me from the past.
He knew me from the time I can't remember.
Your past troubles me, Geralt. But I have more pressing matters today.
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzestelin warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheater is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talk's beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces.
Divide Temeria. Shame on the traitors.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After the Baroness's rebellion, the girl was captured by the Nilfgaardians. The child has become a bargaining chip between the Empire and Kedwin. My people tell me Anais is here in Lochmuin, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Kedwenis. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. That would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
Why is Deathmold holding Anais?
Why does Deathmold need Foltest's daughter?
The girl has become entirely dependent on him, which will strengthen his position in the Conclave. Remember, he who has Anais will have the upper hand today. The girl is most important, Witcher. I denounce our engagement and make her queen of Redania and Temeria. The nobles of Vizima would greet her on bended knee, and the North would emerge stronger than ever. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you.
Do you have bits to burn but think cheering is too mundane? We have a wide variety of sound alerts and stream stickers from which you can select to interact with the stream in fun ways. Go ahead and give them a try.
For her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
An alliance with Redania is our only chance of preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Boosie's death.
Kino was
The boy
definitely
would
loud
have
there.
a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is the place to talk. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
Alright, let's see how it sounds next time it happens. The King of the North! I don't want it.
Oh!
Duffus cut me a switch to nice! How you doing, Link? Other than excited, obviously.
Roach. Roach!
Uh-oh.
Just the person I'd be looking for were I not forced to seek Anais Lavalette. You have much to explain, Brigida Paperbrock.
Oh no, you'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Vipers!
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm yourself, Brigida. You were to watch Foltest's children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously, I was wrong.
Vipers!
But I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Boosie is likely dead.
Boosie!
I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you
Link
do,
is stricken.
Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roach. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that get you?
I expected I would need to fend for myself. I've secured passage. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roach. Perhaps more than one. What happened to Foltest's bastards is no series of coincidences. It's the result of a clever, treacherous game.
Damn it all. Geralt, I need to look to Anais, learn how we're to get to her. But Brigida might know what happened to Boosie. Thus far, we've heard nothing but rumors. Take her to the river.
Fine.
All right, Roach. I'll help you this one last time.
I'll search for a back way into the Kedwenny camp.
You're forgetting. I came here for Triss.
Whatever you decide to do later, so be it. But a traitor in the Temerian camp threatens us all. Escort Brigida, learn what you can.
I'd thank you, Roach, if you weren't such a shit.
I'm counting on you, Geralt. Brigida must get to her destination safely.
Good luck, Roach.
Go now. Fuck it.
Which way are we headed?
We shall leave Loch Muin through the Order's camp. We won't be bothered there. Then we'll descend the mountain path and go onto the river. Who knows what we'll find?
Expecting someone.
Does it matter, Witcher?
Did mention fighters.
Geralt Carillion.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
Powerful men. Big part of the Temerian camp. And fucking squatters.
Vernon's mentioned them. I guess I have them to thank for an interesting chat Roach and I had a while back. I know them well.
Too early to pry, Witcher. I'll not let you pick my brain.
The main path leads to the right.
That's where we're likely to be waiting.
Roach would say they'd be waiting along both paths.
Roach. You're with me, not him. And I decide for myself. I've agreed to meet someone on the riverbank. We'll go through the wood. Calm thus far. Your dear Roach seems to have been wrong.
You two have a history, or do I have it wrong?
He asked a favor of me. I was to stay with Foltest's children, watch them, travel with them if necessary. Child's play, the bastard called it. That's how I wound up in the caravan transporting the children to Loch Muin for the summit.
Yeah, that clearly went sour. Tell me more.
Soon enough. We've just got to make it through the forest. It's a short way to the river beyond that. It should be calm.
Let's go.
It's not far now. Redlin awaits down by the river, at the end of this path.
Is Redlin another of Roach's contacts?
No, a smuggler. I'd be looking for another way out if he were Roach's man.
Stay behind me.
Alright, here comes some fuck shit.
It's Roach's bitch! Kill them!
Wanna dance, White Teddy?
Watching for my notification for food.
Say so. Temeria is like a haystack, and the information I have is a burning torch. Fill the rest of it yourself.
Oh, fuck a duck. Jump!
I'll have your head!
What's for Nom? Since I'm waiting for Nom too. Chimkin sandwich. And I think fries.
This is the smuggler I spoke of.
This was the smuggler you spoke of.
Yeah.
Someone's coming.
Having Chimkin nugs again. I mean, why not?
You whore. Killer.
You motherfucker!
Thank you. I'd not have survived on my own.
Okay, now I have food to grab. Here's some clips, and I'll be right back. Oh, there's another corridor over there. I hate that. Oh, Jesus! Oh! Oh my god. That was funny as hell. We're like bing bing, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing. I've got to fill my Wondrous Tales book. It goes bing bing bong, bing bong. I broke a shard. There's no space.
Have you seen these dogs in your front yard? Just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong.
That was amazing.
Here comes the elevator. Oh, son of a bitch! Ah! Square holes I can easily fit through, my one weakness! He had one weakness! Square holes in the wall he can easily fit through! Like, dude! I know it sounds like I'm rooting for the bad guys, but bro! You could have easily just... You're the same size as Alex! Right, like what are you doing? Bro's literally the same size as Alex. Bro, you're the same size as Alex and you have a gun. Like, I'm not telling you how to kill me, but shit!
It won't let me give it any more stuff.
You can only do 3 at a time. Mumu Desio. Teddy's so confused. I know. I'm throwing a lot of info at Teddy at once.
It's my best friend.
Hi, Mumu.
Mumu
I think I've seen you.
Yeah, Mumu's been here before.
Yeah.
Teddy's best friend.
Well, I've seen Mumu in Teddy's streams too. Teddy, when you get done, Doc Church. Oh, might be.
For Christ's sake, you don't look sick, and you sure as hell don't look dead. So why are you bothering me?
I'm gonna sell you some shit.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, he just said, yeah, he just walked.
He's just like, douche! I hear an annoying fuck in my house. Allison! Yeah, happy birthday, congratulations. That's why. I was like, why am I looking up this tank's ass?
It could be worse, Mike. Someone could have told you about a game where you get to be bread and you could say, I like being bread.
I want to be bread. God damn it!
Somebody clip that.
That never happened. Good night, Ashar. That clip, that never happened. Never happened.
You are fake news.
Talk, woman. You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
So talk.
Who are those men?
Who's out to kill you?
I don't know.
There you go again.
Truly, I cannot be sure. At first I thought it was revenge for the children. But he knows I'm no traitor.
It's not Roach. We both know that.
Yes, you're right.
I need to hear about Maribel and Kimball.
Tell me about the Vipers.
They created this storm.
Are they working together?
I would say they detest one another. Or that's what they wish everyone to believe. The devil only knows.
What's Maribel like?
You know what the Count intends?
No, but I cannot imagine anyone more different from Baron Kimbold.
Meaning?
I would call him a sheep were his heart not black. He's a jester, an especially nasty one, though I cannot identify his master. He may not even have one.
Tell me about Kimball.
What does Baron Kimbold want?
A strong Temeria, and a strong North. He's obsessed. He believes we're surrounded by rebels and traitors. The Lavalettes, the Maribels.
He's probably not alone in that belief.
But he is alone in believing that he himself is the remedy for that ailment. The Baron sees himself on the Temerian throne. He claimed he would achieve this by marrying Anais.
Isn't she a little young for him?
He's a disgusting old satyr.
Quit spreading propaganda.
Where he did don the crown.
You've learned quite a bit working for Roach.
Seems you got to know the Baron and the Count well. Then there's Roach. Pretty interesting social life, I'd say.
Being a courtier, that was no life for me. I thought it terribly dull and found a remedy.
Searching for excitement shouldn't get you killed.
It's the last time I do anything of the sort.
You can't be sure of that. Is Vernon the only person you do favors for?
I've never betrayed Temeria, if that's what you ask.
What happened to the convoy?
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Boosie?
Boosie!
What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were traveling along the agreed path, with a limited escort so as not to draw attention. The children were in 2 separate wagons, a safety measure, I was told.
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day a messenger appeared with orders to the caravan's commander. A change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety's sake. Soon after the turnoff, we were attacked.
Do you have bits to burn but think cheering is too mundane? We have a wide variety of sound alerts and stream stickers from which you can select to interact with the stream in fun ways. Go ahead and give them a try.
The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
The driver of Boosie's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they might do. They merely grabbed her and fled.
Any idea what happened to the caravan commander's orders?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses. Take them.
Thanks. Sure you can manage that boat?
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher. And follow this through. You'll do us all a favor.
I haven't watched Thrillin yet. Do it. Return to Loch Muin. There's nothing for me here on the forest path. I was seeing it the other night. Like in the menu when we were getting our anime pulled up. And the name struck me as familiar. Like I've heard people talk about it. Maybe we'll watch that after we're done binging the first season of Delicious in Dungeon. Next, and holy crap, it made me cry. Oh, man. Delicious in Dungeon is really good. We've been binging like 4 episodes every Monday. We watch whatever the new episode of Rick and Morty is, the new episode of Andor, 2 new episodes of Andor. The newest episode of My Hero Academia Vigilantes, and then we usually find something to binge through that we haven't watched yet, and we that's right, I need to give you access to Netflix. So we've been watching 4 episodes of Delicious in Dungeon at a time.
Greetings.
Insolence.
Blessed be the eternal fire. In its radiance we live.
Set's not on control. I know!
So many crowned heads in one place. You must be clean.
Where have we met?
Huh?
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this matter.
Baron Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
What are you doing in Loch Muin?
They're gonna re-establish the Conclave. I didn't expect so many Temerians to show up for the ceremony.
We're not here for some magic pomp and circumstance. This is about celebrating a new order in the Northern Kingdoms.
Is that so?
Your kind doesn't understand this yet, but your life is about to change. Forever.
My kind?
wanderers and scoundrels. People, and I use the term loosely, without loyalty or country. People for whom coin is the law and everything's for sale.
What's the situation in Temeria?
What'll happen to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia I hear in your voice? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack with the royal advisor? Whichever it may be, spare me your courtesy. You don't care a lick about my country.
I decide what I care about.
I know what I care about. That's why I asked.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest. Out of remembrance for him.
Haven't seen much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Whoever that monk was, to me, he was just like you.
I'm no killer for hire.
I didn't kill Foltest. That's just one of the things that makes us different.
Really?
I got a thing in the mail.
What else? Honor? Principles?
I'm a witcher. I don't kill humans for coin.
Are you certain it's not just a question of price? Tell me, Geralt. What were you doing at Foltest's side that unfortunate day?
I was fighting for Temeria.
I was doing the right thing. You wouldn't ask that question if I was an ordinary soldier.
But you're not. You're not a soldier. You're not even a Temerian. You're a paid thug. Even if you refuse to acknowledge it. That murky set of principles, values call them. You cast them in the nearest corner when the price is right.
I'm not for sale.
I'm not talking about coin, Witcher. As a freak, you want what you're most often denied. Camaraderie, respect, love. It is for those things that you scale walls and murder innocents. That is your price.
There are no innocents at war.
They say there are no innocents at war.
Indeed. At war, there is but the cause you fight for, a higher calling. Though they also say war is a refuge for the cursed, an asylum for those stripped of heart and soul.
A higher calling. Beautiful concept. Except I remember the knights who stormed Lavalette Castle. Highborn men fighting atop high walls. They were out to kill for fame, fortune, and pure enjoyment. I was also at Vergen, where simple soldiers went into battle clutching false relics to their breast, knowing that death awaited them if they deserted.
They owed it to their king.
If there's one thing I love about being a witcher, it's that I never have to draw my sword on someone else's command.
I tire of this discussion, Witcher. Get to the point or leave.
Who was that?
Who was that thug I passed in the doorway?
He's of no concern to you.
He didn't look happy.
People like him sometimes do stupid things.
Did I ask for your opinion on the matter?
I know you ordered the convoy to change course.
The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
The letter looked authentic.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
Right here.
I have it.
Show me.
I'll hang on to it.
You'll have to take my word.
The word of a wandering monster slayer means nothing to me.
I'm not giving it to him.
Situation? I've said all I have to say. I wrote no such letter.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. If this letter exists, we are dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. My scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
I'll talk to him.
All right. I'll see what this scribe has to say.
There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Yeah, I wasn't about to hand it over to him.
At me.
He'd fucking burn it. Whoopsie, whoopsie, I did a fucky wucky.
Evil eye! Young alchemist!
Drunker than a
Not
bard.
all that
Won't
falls
get
out
anything
their
out of him.
ass is
Maybe there's
gold.
something about
Yet
testing
a
letters in
cobra
his
told
notes.
shit spells out his hole. Vapors to cleanse in water. Calling me sauced. Nah, I'm clear of mind like a cormorant. Lights, quench, shit, rinse.
I don't know any of these substances. Best not risk destroying the letter. Maybe there's a formula for the activator in the scribe's notes.
See the scribe about the letters.
Water quenches lime like beer.
Those wishing to conceal the true contents of their missives from third parties often resort to penning their letters with invisible ink. A message set down in this manner becomes visible only when the document is treated with a substance that reveals the writing. Some use invisible ink as a dye, soaking entire pages in it instead of using it to write. The recipient of a message thus treated can confirm its authenticity by applying a substance that will turn the page a specific color, usually blue.
Cormorants, a string of cormorants.
The pages have been soaked in a substance that will turn blue when treated with the activator. The activator's composition must be kept secret, but I offer it here in encrypted form as a reminder. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed. Guano into piss transform.
Lights, quench, shit, rinse.
How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. Gotta be careful with this. A bit of water. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Wait for it to dissolve. Damn, destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful. How did it go?
Light, quench, shit, rinse.
Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform.
Light shit piss rinse.
How did it go?
Light quench shit rinse.
Quench shit rinse.
Light.
Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies
Quench.
deformed, guano into piss transformed.
Light, quench, shit, rinse.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
Light, quench, shit, rinse. Well, we'll find out after the ads. Here's DJ Pikachu. And some advertisements.
there more to us than the words we say, the games we play? Can we know that we're not dreaming? We have this feeling that we can't explain. Do this every day, but love will find its way. I feel your presence, but I can't help but notice that you are missing where I need you most. I'm so cold inside, but I can't stop this fever. You are a million miles away, but I can still feel you here. These seas will never drown us out.
Need a break from the ads? If you subscribe to 171st Street Games, you can enjoy ad-free viewing, along with an assortment of fun emotes and a set of exclusive subscriber-only video commands in chat. Show your support and subscribe today.
You are a million miles away, but I can still feel you here. These leaves will never drown us out. But is there more that we can do? If we really wanted to, can we make this more than a you want me and I want you? But can I swim across these seas? We're in this together. 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 Together. We're in together. We're in this.
By the way, do I sound clearer today, like without like the fans being picked up by the mics? Light quench shit rinse. Yeah, I got some like I was fucking around with filters and plugins and shit. I need to do some more monitoring and listen, because I did also get like a little reverb echoey type of thing on it, but Aaron said it was a little bit too heavy on the reverb. So earlier I was kind of dialing a couple of values down, but I may even look for different plugins for it and see how they sound. Kind of fuck around with it before karaoke tomorrow. But yeah, I've been kind of playing with that, so that way, because that way I can eliminate one thing that's plugged into the computer, and I can remove some. The reverb sounds okay. Okay, cool. We'll see what it sounds like tomorrow, and we'll fuck with it. That way I can eliminate one thing that's plugged into the laptop, or not the laptop, the broadcast computer, and kind of clear out a little, because like the mixer and the mic receiver and everything, and like the boom arm, it takes up so much space. It's like, and I've already got a perfectly good microphone right here. I know how to just make things sound if I have the tools to do it. So I was just fucking around with OBS today and looking for plugins and filters and shit, so I could actually just take the desk mic and also make it the karaoke mic. So that way I don't have to switch mics. I just push a button, and so what it is I have two. The audio source in OBS that was for the mixer, for the Pro Effects mixer, I just also pointed it at the Yeti. So I didn't even have to fuck with the button, because the button still just points at the same things. So I had both of those pointed at the Yeti, with only one of them unmuted at a time. Like when I push my button, it mutes one and unmutes the other. So on one of them, I have the shit for just like talking, and then I have like the other couple of things I put on there for like if I'm doing karaoke. So I push the button and it's still the Yeti, but it's a second OBS source that has the other values on it that I want. It's really easy to set up. Okay. Light quench shit rinse. Heat the flask, capture the vapors, and douse them with water. Okay, light quench.
Wait for it to dissolve.
Shit.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then rinse.
A bit of water. How did it go? of water. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye.
Okay, so let's...
Gotta be careful with this.
Quench.
Bit of water.
Shit.
Everything's been...
Rinse.
Bit of... Damn. Destroyed that. How did it go?
Light, quench, shit,
Quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye. Heated copper.
Quench.
A bit of water.
Shit.
Everything's better with...
Rinse.
A bit of water. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful.
I'm about to look it up, because this is...
I need to make the...
What does it even mean? I don't care. I'm gonna get angry at it.
I don't have time for this.
Cormorants, a string of cormorants. Young alchemists, not all that falls out to us is gold. Yet a cormorant old shit spells out his hole. Vapors to cleanse in water cold. So be bold, be bold! Cormorants, a string of cormorants. Calling me sauced? Nah, I'm clear of mind, like a...
Okay. Okay, and the steps don't fucking make sense!
I need to make this...
Add burnt lime!
A little burnt lime.
How does that light it? And then quench... Water.
A bit of water.
That makes sense. Shit, add the guano.
Everything's better with it.
And then rinse is heat the flask, capture the vapors, and douse them with water. That's so back-asswards.
Wait for it to dissolve. I need to add burnt lime to the flask, then quench it with water. Add bird guano to that, heat it, then capture the vapors and run them through cold water to obtain the final substance.
How
All right.
the fuck was I supposed to intuit that?
Bolt's letter.
Okay. Just in case. We are dropping such a hard save.
Yet a cormorant old shit spells out his hole.
I need to make the
Lime?
a little burnt.
Water.
A bit of
Guano?
everything. Wait for it to dissolve. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbold had nothing to do with this.
Someone's not done well. Yeah, it's like... Apparently I'm not the only one, because like when I was searching it, I was seeing entire like Reddit threads of people getting pissed the fuck off at this.
Kingslayer.
Oh, eat my dick. Kingslayer, I'll slay you next, fucker.
It's you!
The letter was forged.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie.
Boosie!
Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
So, just because, for any occasion, I got so many, I got a pack of just like every different fucking colored bandana imaginable. And I'm thinking, I need to find a shirt to go with it, but I'm thinking, on Wednesdays, we wear pink. Because I'm always down for a good Mean Girls reference. What would that be?
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
Young, capable, handsome.
Yeah. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Lochween, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
Why me?
You need a Witcher to do this?
Do not underestimate Count Maravel. He does not employ common scoundrels, and I don't intend to either. Hieronymus Lash.
Excuse me.
Sound familiar?
A pretentious, invented name. Belongs to a bard or a mummer, I'd say. But you wouldn't need my help with either of those, so I'll venture a guess. Maravel entrusts his correspondence to a mage.
I knew you were suited to this task. The magic barrier placed over the city mutes all forms of high magic, preventing Lash from contacting Shillard remotely. He nevertheless remains dangerous. During the times of the previous conclave, I believe he was caught practicing black magic. He faced execution, but that louse Maravel saved him.
Where do I find this messenger?
How do I locate this messenger?
Look for my man Aldrich by the fountain here in the camp. He'll point the mage out to you.
Fine, I'll do it.
All right, I'll look into it.
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Bloody wonderful day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
Gather your gear. We're off to hunt.
It's you!
Master Witcher.
What do you want?
My lord, the Right Honourable Count Maravel requests the pleasure of your company. He says it's urgent.
Seems like everything is these days. Tell the Count I'll think about it.
Dankeschön. What?
Aldrich, Baron Kimbold said you'd point Hieronymus Lash out to me.
Perfect timing. Come with me.
Motherfucker got jaundice! Let's go. Bro, you look like a Simpsons character. You need to go to Chirurgeon. Dude's got Hep C and he's just casually walking around.
Where's Lash?
Patience, mate. They should be here any minute. Look, yeah, I've done my bit. Up to you now.
We've got a tail. Stop him.
Yeah? Ah, it's been a few weeks since we've had one of these. All right.
One day someone will get you in a dark alley.
Okay, let's get back over here, and then you go get that liver checked out.
Where's Lash?
Patience. Look, there. I've done my bit. Up to you now.
We've got a tail. Stop him.
Stop there, White One.
What if I don't?
Then I'll fucking help you.
I'd like to see you try.
Consider it done. For Natalis!
Eat my ass. Love to open the door.
That's the one. Kill him. Taste our steel. Taste our steel. Taste our steel.
Bitch. He went this way! My camera really doesn't pick up. Like, this looks gray on the camera. But it's like, it's like baby blue. It's... Yeah, no, it's like baby blue. It's a very, very light baby blue. I can see why the camera's picking it up as gray. But no, it's like it's a baby blue. I wonder how my like light blue bandana looks on the camera. Like, is it washed out too? These aren't the same color. This is way bolder than this. But it doesn't really get washed out. That's weird.
Enough! You shall die. Here and now.
Your lips aren't moving. No, I didn't. Oh, I've got a bunch of fucking... I was pushing the wrong button. I was pushing the wrong button, so I put a bunch of snares down. What does this one do? Oh, that's like a protection one. That's right. Roipas! Boy.
Now what?
Whoa! Roach may trust you, but I'm not so sure. What do you want?
Representatives of the Council of Regents. Did any come with you?
Only Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel. The other 5 remain in Vizima. It seems that save Baron Orval, most spend their time trying to devise a way to undermine Anais' claim to the throne.
Kimbolt and Maravel. What's their stance?
Well, they've taken opposing positions, as one might expect. The Baron believes Anais' origin, if you will, stands in the way of her taking the throne, though it's common knowledge that he would simply prefer to seat himself on it. Whereas Maravel has said that Foltest's children have his full support. He stated this in Vizima before the entire council. One thing is certain, words come cheap. Those two may change their minds in a flash if Anais is found and recovered.
Several important people were absent from the summit. Well, will be absent from the summit.
But not all the players have their representatives here.
The most important do. The mages thought about inviting everyone, but time is short.
And Aedirn?
What about Aedirn? It's a huge country.
Torn by conflict and rebellion with no clear ruler. They're not to be taken seriously at this point.
Sounds like the Kedweni point of view. The Aedirnians see it differently, I'm sure. There's a traitor among the Temerians.
Careful, Witcher. You'd better have evidence if you plan to accuse someone of treason.
Busi and Anais.
Yes?
You have a traitor in your camp, Constable.
I know what the Temerian nobles think of me. They have no love for me and seek to subvert me at every step. And that is how it will stay as long as the throne remains vacant.
I'm not talking about you. Count Maravel is responsible for Busi's death, and for Anais landing in Kedweni hands.
A grave charge, Witcher.
This letter clearly shows Count Maravel's men ambushed the convoy carrying Foltest's children. The boy was killed during the assault. They kidnapped Anais and handed her over to the Nilfgaardians.
Why? For what amount of gold? For what swathes of land did that tub of lard, dripping with wealth, go so far as to commit treason against the state? I thank you, Witcher. You have done us all no small favor, though the Count's trial will bring its own share of grief. That is the state of affairs, Baron. Count Linus Maravel is a traitor. He has betrayed us, he has betrayed Temeria, he has betrayed the entire North.
You have at last seen the light, Constable, and I am content. We must show the Count that even in this trying hour, Temeria remains strong, united.
Oh shit! We're just getting right to it!
Oh, come on.
Oh no! Oh no, we're backing up, we're backing up. No, 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 no. We'll do this again. But then we'll actually go talk to Count Maravel this time.
Where's Lash?
Patience.
Now at least I know how to kill that fucker faster.
Look, I've done my bit. Up to you now.
Fucker faster.
We've got a tail. Stop him.
Stop there, White One.
What if I don't?
Then I'll fucking help you.
I'd like to see you try.
Consider it done. For the Talis!
Open the door, Geralt!
That's the one. Kill him.
In the name of the Emperor!
Taste our steel. Enough! You shall die, here and now.
Fuck! Okay. But where is he, though? Where is Count Mariville? They give me no direction on this quest is why I didn't do it. Like, where's the fucker at? You aren't gonna like it. What's the answer? Where is... No! Don't you do it! Oh, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? God! Where the fuck is Count Mariville? Where... Okay, that's the quest. Okay, just tell me where... Okay, but where is he? Directly across from Felicia Corey, or up the stairs from Baron Kimbolt's area.
One day someone will get you in a dark alley.
Whoa!
There he is!
Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing. And then the beatings, the torture. It's barbaric, I tell you. Based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw.
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves positively required in your profession.
If you say so.
You don't look very Sumerian.
I've got to say you stand out, Count.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a look around. Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Care to elaborate?
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
You have my undivided attention.
If you wouldn't mind.
Take you witches, for instance. The gods know we suffer a plague of beasts. Pre-conjunction, post-conjunction, magically bred and sprung from rotting marshes and the dark abysses of our land.
No such thing as pre-conjunction creatures.
You bite unnecessarily. We have but one remedy for this plague, dwindling in numbers as it may be. Yet it is a remedy we revile. You are shunned, spat upon, turned away on stormy nights. Would you say this is reasonable?
It's the way of things.
Spoken like a true representative of a dying species.
Brigida Pepperbrock. Name sound familiar?
Does the name Brigida Pepperbrock
Brigida.
ring any bells?
Rings bells, sets off whistles. Why? I believe my loins have grown warm. Touch my plums, touch my plums.
Excuse me?
What? Fruit witcher, especially fruit of the south. Tender, juicy, soft on the exterior. That's what I think of when you mention Dame Brigida. The woman is positively obsessed.
I was hoping for a straighter answer.
A man of your experience surely understands what I mean.
So you admit you know her well?
I know her, I have known her, and I expect I yet will, and I'm not alone in that. Though, mind you, I admire the woman. Her kind of ambition is rare among both genders.
Ever taken advantage of that? Ever asked her to run errands for you?
One must be careful with the ambitious. They are almost always running their own errands. Asking them to do yours simply invites them to use you. Baron Kimbolt learned that the hard way. But why ask me about the lass, here and now of all times and places? Surely, given your close allegiance and, no doubt, many a shared drinking binge, Commander Roach has told you all.
What about Roach?
Commander Roach can be strangely discreet. What do you know?
I'm hardly one to tell another man's secrets.
Indulge me.
If you must know, the rascal Roach rogered our dear Brigida, just before he passed her off onto me, among others, with a purpose in mind, I suspect.
He'll be interested to hear what you had to say.
My, aren't we dutiful?
Baron Kimball, what's the connection?
Brigida used Baron Kimbolt?
Continues to, I surmise.
To what end?
You cannot expect me to answer every little query that pops into your mind, Witcher.
You wanted to see me?
What's so urgent, Count?
Etiquette is not your enemy, Witcher. It would not hurt you to embrace it at times. In any case, I could not help noticing you circulating in and out of Baron Kimbolt's quarters. Yet I wonder if you are fully aware of the kind of man you serve.
What do you mean?
He cuts a fine figure, doesn't he? The heavy cloak, the silver mane, the booming voice. Yet our worthy Baron is hardly the saint he makes himself out to be.
A lot of that going around recently.
I am in possession of certain information that might interest you.
And you want to share it because?
We come from different worlds, Witcher. On the surface, we are as unlike as wraiths and wyverns. Yet, no matter our preferences, culinary, political, erotic, ultimately we both are interested in and tirelessly seek one and the same thing: the truth.
The truth varies.
You can talk, Count. I'll grant you that. But I'm not convinced you can be trusted. Baron Kimbolt also offered me the chance to learn a certain truth. I don't think I need to say who about.
And you are certain that Kimbolt can be trusted?
So far, all the Baron's words have proved true.
Well, then I merely ask that you verify mine. You are not the sole person to have repeatedly visited our kind-hearted Baron recently.
Doesn't seem strange to me, given the time and the place.
He has also had some more troublesome callers, blackmailers to be specific. Now, I'm not handing down any verdicts. Perhaps the Baron has some personal problems, in which case I would very much like to help him.
Get to the point, Count.
My people have learned where these blackmailers are encamped. I assume Baron Kimbolt has not been sitting on his hands and has also dispatched his huntsman to find them. A horrible man.
I know who you mean. Ran into him in Kimbolt's quarters.
Then you must also know that if you do not make haste, nothing will be left of our blackmailers, save some rotting corpses. I shall show you where they have their camp, and I merely ask that you learn what is at issue. Naturally, you can count on my gratitude, though we both know that is not the greatest reward.
I can't promise you anything, Count, but I'll think about it. Farewell.
Some of these pistols. Yeah. How late? Like, how many chapters are there? 'Cause I'm on chapter 3. Oh. I don't want to be in the sewers. Oh, we found Philippa's house. Midway through.
What do you want?
I saw you talking to Kimbolt.
I'm free to go where I please and talk to whoever I please.
Couldn't agree more. Now you're here and you'll talk to me. I'm interested in the Baron.
I've naught to say to you.
Not good, because I need to know everything you know about him.
Baron Kimbolt sends his regards. Oh, just what we needed. Leave us, Witcher.
Since when does a Witcher take orders from a huntsman?
Since that Witcher stopped hunting monsters and started poking his nose into others' affairs.
I'll kill all of you.
Sometimes the stench is so strong you can't help but catch a whiff.
Aye, well spoken. You've some common stinking thugs here, and I'm to teach them some humility. A ponce like you? Pucker up and kiss my arse, you fucking tulip.
Leave him alone.
These folk have nothing to say to you, understand?
I'll be the judge of that.
Lend us a hand, Witcher. You'll not regret it.
I'll need to know everything about Kimbolt.
God, this is shit! Enough of your jabbering! Kill them all! Say goodbye to life! seen anything like that in my life. Thanks, Witcher. We'd be corpses if not for you.
Yeah, seems likely. Now don't make me regret helping you.
You're welcome to all we know about Kimball.
I'm all ears.
We came here to collect our fee, me and my brothers, for a favor we did the Baron.
What did you do for him?
Spent 4 days in a forest, sitting on our asses.
Baron Kimball wanted to pay you for that?
Course not. We was to destroy some wagons in a caravan that was to pass through Millville. Problem is, caravan never came round.
I can see why you're having trouble collecting.
Kimball had shite information. How is that our fault? That bugger lost us a right lot of time. And you know what they say, time is coin.
What exactly were your orders?
We was to watch the high road for a caravan carrying nobles. 2 coloured wagons and a small escort. The wagons, they was ours. All inside was to perish.
Any idea who was supposed to be in the wagons?
2 high-born young'uns and their nannies. That's all the Baron told us.
Willing to tell Natalis all this?
I'm to fess up. They draw and quarter me.
You didn't do anything. Took a job, that's it. They can't prove you actually wanted to complete it. If you refuse, Kimball wins. He'll squirm his way out of this, but it won't end there. The Baron's got gold enough to hunt you till he hunts you down.
Not likely. I'll see them tear stripes off his back with hot pincers. All right, I'll talk to Natalis.
And now let's go get this finished up. Well, probably after the ad break. But we can at least make our way over there. Making my way downtown. Oh god, I'm gonna have to sing that tomorrow, aren't I? Jesus, this place fucking sucks! Could this city be any more of a bitch to traverse? Who said blah blah? Oh god. How dare you? Okay.
Crazy ass.
And now it is time for DJ Pikachu and advertisements. After these messages, we'll be right back.
but think cheering is too mundane? We have a wide variety of sound alerts and stream stickers from which you can select to interact with the stream in fun ways. Go ahead and give them a try. Need a break from the ads? If you subscribe to 171st Street Games, you can enjoy ad-free viewing, along with an assortment of fun emotes and a set of exclusive subscriber-only video commands in chat. Show your support and subscribe today.
Yeah, he fucking glitched himself out. Hold on, what the fuck? That was fantastic. Alright!
Roach may trust you, but I'm not so sure. What do you want?
I know what happened to the royal children.
There's a traitor among the Temerians.
Careful, Witcher. You'd better have evidence if you plan to accuse someone of treason.
Busi and Anais.
Yes?
Wait. So it's both of them, right? Like... Wait.
Booth?
Yes?
Count Marivel outright betrayed Temeria, while Baron Kimbold planned to murder Foltest's children.
Those are serious charges.
Kimbold hired some thugs to do the wet work for him. I found them, and one's ready to testify. They never got the job done because the convoy carrying the children changed course, only to fall into an ambush set by Marivel. The Count wanted to hand Anais and Bussy over to the Nilfgaardians. You'll find the proof in this letter. Bussy's death was an accident.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
Yeah, it was both of them. Okay, I thought so.
I cannot arrest them both. Their contingents are among the largest in Loch Muin, and I cannot risk mutiny by their men.
Thank you.
Thank you, Witcher. You did well to bring this matter to my attention. I only hope Baron Kimbold will agree to stand with me. So you see, Baron, I have learned all, and it makes me sick to think about it. However, you may count yourself fortunate, for we've a greater problem to deal with. You shall provide me with your full support as we arrest Count Marivel.
This plea sounds more like a threat to me, Constable.
It is no plea, it is an order, and yes, a threat. Refuse, and the Council of Regents shall receive ample evidence of your crime. Of your wish to slay the children for whom our king gave his life.
What are your terms, Natalis?
Upon returning to Vizima, I shall destroy the evidence against you. Prior to that, however, I expect your unconditional support.
How can I be certain you will do as you pledge?
My word still means something, unlike yours, you lying, rotting son of a whore.
So be it. But heed this, Constable. Do not try to cross me.
I got a medal of distinguished service to Temeria. And I got a level up. Ooh. Ugh! I did just get a boost to vitality, though, that'll make up for that. Give me that extra damage, baby. Snow Channel. I had to blow my nose real quick. Oh.
It's you!
It's me!
Renounce magic, I tell you! Shatter your towers and crystal walls!
Greetings.
Witcher.
Wait.
Greetings.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Greetings. What do you want here?
Take care.
Take care.
No more.
The White Wolf?
No, I want to go save Triss, damn it.
You are to guard the camp like it's the Emperor's treasure.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Look who's here. The Rivian Witcher.
Greetings.
Our paths cross often, it seems.
Too often.
What do you seek here?
Gold Roach, I'm here for Triss. You mean who? I know you have Triss.
Triss Marigold.
In the Nilfgaardian camp? Fistek has addled your brain.
Oh no!
Lower your sword, son.
You've got cheek, Geralt.
Let's go.
Excuse me.
One false move and your ambassador will never see Nilfgaard's son again.
My men won't let you leave here alive.
They will if you ask them to, Excellency, and I believe you will.
Reynold Ep Madsen's orders come from the Emperor himself. He'd rather die than give you Marigold.
Then he'll die. Out of the way, all of you, or the old man dies.
Hold there!
I'm not joking.
I know. And I advise you not to hesitate. Kill him, for we shan't move one bit.
Renold!
He who brings me the Witcher's head will get the Order of Merit.
But Ambassador Fitzestherlin...
Your Excellency. Orders from the capital.
Now I'll have to kill you all.
What are you waiting for? Get him!
Well. Oh shit. Wait. Okay. Carol. I don't have to work tomorrow because Friday's my big money day, right?
On Nilfgaard!
In the name of the Emperor!
Long live the Emperor!
McMilfgard, am I right?
Did you really think you could just prance in here? Make the Emperor proud! Kill him!
Oh, you're gonna come down here to me. That works.
The Imperial Army's ranks are endless!
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Taste our steel!
You're a stubborn beast, Nordling. Long live the Emperor!
Fuck it.
Congratulations, Witcher. They were my best men.
Release Triss.
Free Triss, or join them.
You amaze me. How can you risk your life for a witch?
We're close.
Let's just say we're close.
I knew it. You're in love with her. You wouldn't risk your neck otherwise. But you don't know everything about her.
What are you talking about?
Your friend and the other witches conspired against your rulers.
That's impossible.
You lie.
You think it impossible?
Triss was loyal to the crown.
You're a fool. That's what happens when tits take over a man's mind.
I don't believe you.
That's irrelevant at this point. During our chat, my people managed to regroup, call for reinforcements.
Maybe now they'll start fighting like men.
Time to show you the Empire's true power.
Surround him! For Nilfgaard!
Long live the Emperor!
You bring shame to the Empire. Shield bearers, forward! Emperor, I failed you.
Bye-bye. Oh, but I lose 30 vitality doing that. But it's so good for everything else. I'm still gonna hop out to see if I can do something about being sick. Okie dokie. Do what you gotta do. I hope you feel better.
Geralt?
I'm actually probably gonna save and raid out after this is done.
Didn't expect to see me.
Because I'm not gonna have time to go do the thing with Roach.
The only person you expect to see in a Nilfgaardian dungeon is the executioner.
Did they torture you?
They tried various things, but they got nothing from me.
When I left Flotsam with Vernon, I somehow doubted I'd find you so soon.
I know it was hard on you. I'll never forget this, you hear? Never.
I'd slaughter half the Nilfgaardian army for a friend. I know you're a member of the Lodge, Triss.
How do you know of the Lodge?
Does it matter? I also know the Lodge was behind Demaven's assassination.
Geralt, I
trust you.
True. I'm a member of the Lodge. Just like 8 other sorceresses. But if you think I'm responsible for the Lodge's actions, you're badly mistaken. The Lodge is a theater for two actresses. Sheila and Philippa have long dominated it.
To the point where you didn't know about the murder they planned?
To the point where I was no longer invited to gatherings.
Why?
They stopped trusting me.
Because you didn't agree with them?
9 women very rarely agree on anything. The actual problem was that...
Tell me.
I was close to you. If Sheila fears anyone, it's Geralt of Rivia. The Lodge did everything to convince me that our relationship didn't bother them, even that it suited them. But they manipulated me. Through me, they fed you select information. Depending on the circumstances, they twisted facts.
We're still close. They could still be doing it.
Don't insult me.
Calm down, Triss. Reynold F. Matson claimed otherwise, but I'll always take your word over that of some Nilfgaardian lowlifes. Now, you'll tell me everything you know. I need to learn the truth.
All existing councils of mages disintegrated after the Thanad massacre. We all acted separately. Philippa decided to create a new organization, a secret one this time. When I was sworn in, it never crossed my mind that the Lodge's plans would soon become secret to its members. As you know, Philippa's not one for minor undertakings. She presented a plan for creating a powerful state controlled by sorceresses.
Well, shit.
No wonder the kings are opposing the sorceresses. Nobody likes a schemer.
Philippa and Sheila never lacked ideas or enthusiasm. To control a powerful state, they needed to create one first. Or find a wealthy land with a suitable political arrangement and an easily manipulated ruler. Sheila chose the Pontar Valley, Demavend, and Stennis.
Demavend hated mages.
No more than Henselt or Redwood. Sheila and Philippa saw Demavend as the weakest ruler. His son, Stennis, blows hot and cold. Plus, he who controls the Pontar Valley controls the north. So it was in Edirn that a popular rebel emerged, preaching the idea of a new state. At one of our meetings, I just asked how they imagined overthrowing Demavend. That was the last time I was invited. After Demavend's death, I became suspicious, but had no evidence. Philippa brushed me off. When you went off to meet Yorveth and Sheila was busy with the Karen's carcass, I managed to scan parts of her megascope. That's when I learned that Sheila had dealings with Letho.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to, but we never met after that. Letho must have shadowed me when I entered Sheila's room. Then he forced me to teleport us to somewhere near Vergen.
Did you talk to him?
He wasn't aggressive. In Vergen, he told me that Sheila commissioned them to assassinate Demavend. Them being the Witchers of the School of the Viper. Sheila helped them prepare the assassination.
I wonder why he told you about it.
Is that important?
Conspirators who suddenly divulge everything? I'd be suspicious.
There was some interference as we teleported to Edirn. I emerged intact, but pretty battered. I knew Philippa was in the area. I decided to go see her and lay my cards on the table.
Maybe Letho wanted just that.
I met a woman in Philippa's house. Thought she was just a servant or Philippa's lover. Before I could speak, I was overpowered by spells. I hardly expected an attack. The pain I felt as my body was compressed. It's indescribable. As if all my bones were being broken. It's even worse when you return to your true form. In any case, Philippa had no idea her lover was a Nilfgaardian spy. I was carried as that figurine all the way to Loch Muin. Asira decompressed me back just before they murdered her. Shillard interrogated me but learned nothing. If it wasn't for you, they'd have had me quartered. I didn't piece the puzzle together until I was here, in the dungeon. Now you know everything.
Did Saskia know the Lodge's plans?
She didn't even know the Lodge existed. Philippa told her that the sorceresses would support an independent state in the Pontar Valley, no strings attached. A fairy tale, but Saskia bought it. Saskia backed Philippa, and the people backed Saskia.
Who had Foltest assassinated?
I have no idea. Perhaps after Demavend's successful assassination, Sheila and Philippa decided to take the next step.
That would be stupid. Killing Demavend was a way to take control of the Pontar Valley. People would forget the regicide in a year, and the Lodge could put its plan in motion. They had to know that if Foltest died, men like Roach wouldn't rest until they learned why that had happened.
One thing is certain. Letho killed Foltest, and Sheila was working with Letho.
Ever find out what Sheila was actually doing in Flotsam? I find it hard to believe she went there just to kill a monster and earn a few orans.
You're right, of course. It had something to do with Letho and the Scoia'tael.
What did she want from Yorvith?
The Scoia'tael were Saskia's trump card. I expect Sheila needed to know what the elves would do, given that a war with Hensel was practically inevitable.
That'll have to do for now.
We'll learn more at the talks.
You're going to attend?
You have no memory of how the world worked before the Thanad massacre.
Actually, I know exactly how it worked.
That means...
We'll talk about my memory later.
All right. If the Council and Conclave still existed, kings wouldn't be assassinated and massacres would be less frequent. This is our chance to restore these institutions, and we shouldn't miss it. Normalizing relations between the rulers and the mages who advise them is our only chance for peace.
And our only chance to dismantle the Lodge.
The Lodge will disintegrate anyway. Once the kings learn it was behind the assassinations, they'll start a witch hunt. We can prevent that from happening. I'm all for punishing the guilty, but can't abide collective responsibility. I'm ready to go and reveal everything I know about Philippa Eilhart, Sheila de Tanserville, and their schemes.
Let's go then.
Those Nilfgaardians, that's your work?
They followed their leader too blindly.
You killed them all?
They didn't slaughter themselves.
They didn't kill themselves.
We shouldn't arrive at the same time. Let's split up.
The Lodge remembers too.
Rest assured I won't let anyone compress me again.
Some of the sorceresses will be surprised to see you. Watch them closely.
Don't worry, I'll manage. See you at the talks.
All right.
And then... Shit! Well... Major boost to vitality. Boost to crit effects. Why not? And then I'm gonna have to find a vendor, and I'm gonna have to figure out who in this chapter actually does the storage. And now I'm gonna raid. Raid! But who am I gonna? Oh, fucking shoot.
Proud of her. I've really gained a serious appreciation for Tifa this stream in the whole Maziel section.
More FF7. It's gotta be shoot.
She's a very empathetic, nurturing person. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. There's only one enemy. I wanted to see if you
gotta watch more FF7.
Slash all.
Alright, so then...
Bronco Berry, whether or not you get jalapeno bites.
Tomorrow will be FF7 and community night.
Or mozzarella sticks. I will get the...
We'll see how my new mic setup works.
I love spicy. So
I'm gonna try to make sure we get fuckers,
Maybe he can get the curly fries. Wait, I was just in here. And then I can dip the curly fry in the Bronco
in here in time for FF14 tomorrow, so we're not waiting too long.
for common writers.
And then, yeah. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Keep it nerdy. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Bye!